Welcome to the highlights. A Group C game between Sri Lanka and the West Indies on a pretty good day at Trent Bridge in Nottingham. Forecast was for rain, but when these two teams got together, it was quite a beautiful day. The West Indies won the toss. They put Sri Lanka into bat. This is how they lined up. Once again, a bit of a concern with the batting at the end, but lots of very good players up at the top. Dilshan, Jayasuriya, Sangakkara, Jayawardene, Mubarak had a good game. Chamara Silva is a good player. And we know Angelo Matthews can bat. So that was the lineup. Out came Dilshan and Jayasuriya to open the batting against this West Indies lineup. Fletcher, Simmons, Gale didn't turn up. He had a bit of a niggle, so he thought he might as well take a rest. Then Sarwan, Marshall, Chanderpaul, Bravo, Pollard and Ramdeen. Lots of batting. To wonder if they had enough bowling to take on the might of the Sri Lankan top order. So as I said, out came Jayasuriya and Dilshan, and they got into action straight away. Let's watch the highlights.
Beautiful timing. He does need a score, Jayasuriya. He had a lean time in the IPL, lean time over the last few months. And he is such an important member of the Sri Lankan lineup because of his power.
Overpitched, and it was there to be driven. Just ease that into the gap between extra cover and mid-off. Put in position.
And that is the sort of shot that you saw from Jayasuriya often in his prime, not afraid to go over that square area on the offside. Could this be the beginning of a return to form?
Yes, one thing's for sure, if it's up there or if it's very short, he will pick it up. He's not lost that. See, he just opened the blade up to make sure that he hit it over the infield. Very well played, making the most of that. Just flicked it, and that's gone for 6. He does that for a reason, just to give himself that extra bit of time. Stands behind the crease, then takes a step back. He's right back on the crease. Just gives him that split second to pick it up off the quicker bowlers.
It's an interesting field change because usually with the deep square leg, you'd look to bowl a lot straighter, not give room. Fidel Edwards gave room, so he shifted the point out. A couple of runs, so an ominous sign here, coming back for 3. Good running from Dilshan. That Jayasuriya seems to be firing at the moment. 21 without loss after 2. Over, Bravo, well hit, well struck. No chance for the backward square leg to get there this time, as was the case in the previous match.
Yes, there again, he's back and across, waiting for the short delivery. Smacked it hard and high, fielder in the deep, but cleared him by a good 10 meters.
That's one big star missing, but Sanath Jayasuriya making up for it. Here we go, the Dilshan special. He's hit that very straight indeed, just that it's behind the stumps.
He's got that ability to hit it straight over the keeper's head. I haven't seen anybody else hit it that straight over the keeper's head. You have to place a field like you did in your school days when you used to have the backstop for the wicketkeeper. You're going to have one of those for Dilshan.
Here he goes again. This time there's not a very confident appeal, but the wicketkeeper went up. The guy had short fine leg went up. The bowler wasn't sure.
Tell you what, he might need to know the name of a good dentist if he keeps doing it on a regular basis.
It's a helmet promoted shot. That's a little more orthodox, and it's gone all the way. It's a good shot from Dilshad. Spared a thought for the bowler.
I'm not sure he really needs to do it very much, that shot over the top of the keeper's head. When you can play shots like that, much safer. Anything that's premeditated is generally a very dangerous shot.
He's got to look after two heads when he's playing that shot. First his own, and then clear of the wicketkeeper's head to get the runs. He's going over the ropes comfortably. Try run with the bat, Jayasuriya. He's gone over that fielder at mid-off, and he's not running. He knows that ball will reach the ropes. 6 overs gone, 66 for no wicket. Is it going down to that fielder at third man? No, falling in between the sweeper cover and the fielder at third man. 2 more runs to Jayasuriya, and it will get him to 51. Well played.
He was a bit fortunate with that shot to bring up the 50 because it went very, very high in the air. I guess the good fortune was that it was well placed. It landed between the deep point and the third man, but there was a lot of time for the fielders to get around. Unfortunately for Dwayne Bravo, not quite enough time.
There's the reverse sweep again, and he gets full value for it this time. In fact, it was well timed. As a fielder, he had to clear to get those 4 runs. Well, that's a typical Jayasuriya shot. How many times we've seen that? The lofted square drive. It goes for 6 at a distance of maybe 90 meters.
Well, obviously what Dwayne Bravo told him didn't sink in. That is a glorious hit. Amazing to get that sort of distance out of a square drive. Went a good 10, 15 rows back.
This could be out. It would be a very good catch. There have been Lendl Simmons there in the end, just out of reach. I don't think really got the ball close to his hand. May have just got his fingertips to it. But again, a mistimed shot helping him.
Yeah, just a bit of a top edge. Sucked the fielder in. He thought he could get there. And when he fell just short of him, it meant that the ball got away and went to the boundary. I think the arms only get short at night, don't they, in the bar when blokes don't want to buy a drink.
Another way to get you to touch your toes is to have long fingernails. Well, problems for Fidel Edwards. That was a poor delivery. Brings up the 100 for the side. The partnership too. And Fidel Edwards has now conceded 16 runs in his second over with 1 ball to go.
Welcome to the captaincy, Dinesh. His bowlers certainly aren't helping him much. Just feeding that pull shot and hook shot of Jayasuriya's. He's quite enjoying it, and they've got the run rate back up to 10.
Clearly rattled Fidel Edwards after that first over. Here we go. Another good shot. Delicate touch on that occasion from Jayasuriya. 105 for no wicket.
Pollard's first over went for 19. Well, Nasser, you called it right, except that it's come at the other end.
I was trying trying to work out who it was. It was right-handed, left-handed. We got a left-hander at the other end, and Dilshan's got bored with being right-handed, so he scooped it up left-handed. Good luck if you're a bowler. What a talent.
Just wonder if bowlers have reason to have a grouse with that when you set a field for the right-hander and then someone's playing the switch hit, playing it left-handed. Just over, he got his hand to it. It's a very tall man, Suleiman Ben, so if he can't reach it, then it's probably not a catch. 3.
Great effort from Big Ben. He's down, he's hurt himself. He was on the edge of the ring. We saw yesterday some of the Netherlands boys trying to walk back, and this is why. But Ben couldn't walk back. He had to stay on the edge of the ring. Another reverse paddle. And just tipped over the bar by Ben.
That's gone behind the stumps as well, but this time an old-fashioned pull shot. And that's gone for 4. Hide in the field if you can. Andre Fletcher, don't look at the bowler.
Well, that pretty much sums up West Indian cricket. Really does. I mean, it is the easiest bit of fielding. You see people dive around, get anything behind the ball. Anything will stop this.
Not everything. He tried a fingernail. Oh, that's got to be out. Easy decision to give. Sana Jayasuriya has played a blinder. He's got out in a manner that will disappoint him a little bit. When you can hit hard down the ground, he went for the cute shot.
Yeah, he tried the Dilshan. The old dog couldn't quite work out the new trick. He's gone for 81 and Sri Lanka 124 for 1.
Captain Sangakkara, a good man to come in. Good man to come in at any time, but when you're going at just under 10 and over, it just makes it easier for the batsman to follow. You can be sure that he won't let up.
Yeah, very straight. That is out. It's out for the shot. It's out for being straight. Absolutely plumb.
A popular member of the squad, Jayasuriya. It's an easy pick-up shot there for 2. Or for 4. Shouldn't have been more than 2. Just short of the fielder there. Oh, he thought he'd lost it and was going for 4. It isn't. So Bravo, who's probably the best fielder in the side, has got to trot back. Keep the scoring down to 3. He had to take a call, didn't he, Nasser, about whether he's going to save the boundary or go for the catch.
Yeah. Difficult one for the fielder. Cutter again from Pollard, and Bravo tries to get there, and then he thought once he'd gone past him he'd gone for 4. In fact, it just slowed up. Sri Lanka take 3, brings Dilshak back on strike.
Another 3, Nasser. Now, is that going to be another 3? No, I think he's got enough on it to go all the way.
Beautiful placement. That's the problem with bringing third man up and Pollard bowling cutters. Dilshan has really manoeuvred the field quite brilliantly.
It's really very gentle pace, Pollard. I don't know why that's got to be so for a man who's so big, but that's how it is. But that's a start, even if it's only a single to the deep.
50 for Dilshan, 36 deliveries. 6 and 6 fours. Played beautifully against Australia. He's now playing well against the West Indies. They look a good side. Mixture of old and young talent.
Straight to the man at long on. Set himself up for that shot early, did Sangakkara, and he found Fletcher at long on. Better fielding effort from the young man.
Yeah, not timed at all by Sangakkara. Finds the man in the deep. He's gone for 5. Sri Lanka lose their second wicket for 147.
I tell you what, Sri Lankans have escaped from the West Indians. West Indian fielding was very poor against Australia. They got away with it thanks to a marvellous innings from Chris Gayle. And they won't have Chris Gayle to bail them out today. They're going to be chasing probably around 200.
Still 4.5 overs to go. Very healthy position that Sri Lanka in. Set maybe to get up to 200 or more.
Gloriously timed. Once again, another fumble on the boundary. That's where they seem to do all the fumbling, which exacerbates the problem because they fumble near the boundary and it looks even worse when it goes for 4.
Yes, got behind it, but off the body, it's gone for 4. Happens so often in this game today. It's all helped the Sri Lankan cause. Move to 153 now with that boundary.
To be fair to the fieldsman on that occasion, Lendl Simmons, it was hit very, very hard. Tremendous placement. That's been a feature of this innings.
There's that inning always around the corner. It's just a thing when it's going to come. Now this is going to be a wicket here, Sanat. So there it is, but still well on course at this stage.
Yeah, Sanjay, because I think what we had was earlier, we had a very good start, myself and...
Carry on, bowler, carry on talking.
Dilshan is batting really well, and I think we had both 100 partnership earlier on. I think that gives us a very good platform for the bigger total. I think even though Mahela got out, still Dilshan is batting.
Good, and it seems like you'll get one of the biggest scores on this ground. The pitch also looked a little different today, much harder, good to bat on.
Yeah, what we thought was earlier on, it was a bit of green on top, but I thought we were seemingly... We know that Nottingham wicket always a good batting wicket, and we were not worried about batting first. So I think we've been, from the first ball, we were positive, and we want to get the runs quickly as possible, and we want to do the strike rotation. That's what we need.
Well, thank you, Sanat, for talking to us. Great entertainment.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Certainly was very good entertainment. And he's now been chased down by Dilshan, who's moved along to 70. Ihan Mubarak is the new batsman, but he'll be at the non-striker's end. And he's done it again. Remarkable the way he gets it straight over the keeper's head.
He did it the other day of Watson, and now he's done it once more, this time of Simmons. Yes, twice today. Definitely he knows what to do. He's got his foot out there, waited for it, and played it at the very last moment over the keeper's head. That strike rate 160.9. He's gone on and on. He's never looked back from the time he went out there. Gave the strike to Jayasuriya for a bit when Jayasuriya was going well.
He's holed out this time. Suleiman Ben has taken the catch, and a very good innings from Dilshan has come to an end. Dilshan out for 74. It's 172 for 4. Chamara Silva will be on strike. Lendl Simmons having taken all 4 wickets to fall. Very nearly a 5th.
Simmons hit for a boundary in the earlier delivery. This time Dilshan only just scooping a reverse sweep to Suleiman Ben. So yet to complete 3 overs, 2.5 overs, 4 for 17, including 6 dot balls also.
Pick up 2 here. It's 175 for 4. Keeps appealing for LBWs from around the wicket. So far, umpire Torfel just keeps shaking his head.
Yes, definitely from that angle of round the wicket, even if he does it around off stump as it did on that occasion, it's going to drift further outside off stump.
There's no one out there.
Slower delivery, well picked up and dealt with by Mubarak.
And well taken. Dinesh Ramdan coming forward. That's a good catch.
Shamra Silva didn't bother to wait. He's gone for 7 in 7 balls, 189 for 5.
Another gentle paddle there from Angelo Matthew. He was the new man at the crease.
First ball he faced, picked that one up well. Was a slower bouncer again. So runs at the top, then wickets falling. And the Sri Lankans are now 191 for 5 with the final delivery of their innings.
Well, West Indies saved their best for last. Good over to finish with, and they've restricted Sri Lanka to 192. A very difficult task still for the West Indies. And apart from the very good batting from Dilshan and Jayasuriya, the West Indies did contribute a bit with some very sloppy fielding.
It's quite an exhibition at the top. They put on 124 in just 12.5 overs. Dilshan 74, Jayasuriya turning the clock back, speeding the years off. 81 from 47. Nobody really needed to do much after that. And Sri Lanka still 192 for 5. Very daunting effort. Now, we didn't talk about the fact that the West Indies bowling was a bit thin. And you see there, Bravo had a good day, 4 overs for 29. Ben even better, 4 overs for 25. Lendl Simmons as the 6th bowler, 4 for 19. But take those away, you've got Peter Edmonds with the off day, 2 overs for 37. Kieran Pollard a fairly off day, 3 overs, none for 45. Now that meant 193 to get to the West Indies. We'll take a break when we come back.
Well, I guess figure he's had success with the bat. Might be his lucky day. Why not give him a trundle? So Sanath Jayasuriya opening the bowling. So I guess it gives him the opportunity to be, or a better opportunity, to be man of the match. Certainly made a good start with the way he batted. He did have the second over, I think, against Australia, didn't he? Don't think he bowled the first one. He bowled the second one, I think. Could well be 4. Fletcher started brilliantly against Australia. It was him really who got the West Indies innings going, and that allowed Chris Gale to just have a look at a few before he let loose.
Yes, he didn't pick it up. He was late on the shot, trying to work it to leg side. Taking the edge of the bat, leading edge, and racing away to third man.
Well, that is a wild one.
I think I did bowl a few wild ones a couple of days ago. Generally, his line has been good in recent times.
What's happened here, there's a bit of a dip as you go off the square, and I think that's landed on the back side of the dip, which meant that the ball skidded low and gave Sangakkara no chance. Andre Fletcher scored 53 from just 32 balls against Australia. Well, that's well hit. Malinga, no, we can't get there.
Very useful over for the West Indians so far. 3 boundaries coming so far. Shouts of catch it. Certainly very wide of Malinga.
Well, that's a huge hit.
Cracking shot. Went as quickly as it was sent down. Smashed it to mid-wicket. Again, giving himself room. Fletcher this time. Going a long way, 89 meters into the stand.
Oh, beautifully bowled. He was well through the shot before the ball even got there. That's magnificent deception from Lasith Malinga, and a terrific follow-up after being hit for 6. It's gone for 13, it's 38 for 1. That's away to the boundary. So the West Indies making a good fist of the chase so far. Picked out Malinga. Oh, and that'll be 5. Someone's asleep down at fine leg, not backing up. It's 56 for 1.
It's gone for it. Hasn't quite got hold of it. The fielder at deep square leg may just have a chance now. He's got 4. He went after Mendes. It's gone on the offside, and it's a pretty good shot. He'll get 4 for it. I get the feeling Lendl Simmons is just going after every ball. I don't think he's got any long-term plans here, but he's doing a good job. 29 of 18.
Previously in his limited overs career, he's had problems getting the boundaries and being aggressive. Spent a lot of time at the crease usually without keeping the scoreboard going. No problems today. 161 strike rate.
Gone. First slip, Mahela Jayawardene is as good a catcher you'll get. It's a quicker delivery from Murli. Sharp catch indeed. So the slip position working for Sangakkara. He did not have it. He kept it. They've got the wicket of Simmons. West Indies 70 for 2. Favorite player Rohan Kanhai, who also came from Guyana. And was when I was a young kid, had the pleasure of actually welcoming him to my place in Mumbai. Came down to play my father's benefit match. So fond memories of one of the legends of West Indies cricket, Rohan Kanhai. Happens to be the idol of Shimaraj Chanderpaul himself, now growing in stature with every year. Wide. With spin from both ends. He's gone straight up in the air. This could be out. Chamara Silva is the fielder, and he takes a comfortable catch. Ajantha Mendes has had a good tournament so far. Good beginning to the tournament. Continues his wicket-taking form.
West Indies losing some wickets now. Lost Xavier Marshall for 14. It's 71 for 3. He plays that shot really well. Ramnari Sarwan, the square cut. Zian Bishop just said 2 good players of spin, 2 men of experience now. So this is going to be a contest. 2 top-class spinners versus 2 good players of spin. The problem for West Indies is the required rate 9.63, close to 10 runs an over, and 2 spinners with lots of skills, Bish, which means the batsmen have to be really good to keep getting 9 or 10 runs an over. Starting to happen with India too, depending on spinners in the middle to create pressure. Gone inside edge, and Mendes once again very straight, has struck. Just gets that little movement off the pitch, Mendes, which is generally good enough. And West Indies in all kinds of trouble here. Chanderpaul gone for 1, 73 for 4. Dwayne Bravo, as we thought, wouldn't be batting at the position that he was slated to come in, gets off the mark straight away. And what an over for Sri Lanka. 2 wickets and just 3 runs coming off it. 74 for 4. It's a straight hit. He's got enough bat, I would reckon. No. What happened there? Muthaiya Muralidharan helps the umpire, signals 4. Spoils the over somewhat. In the end, 5 runs coming up that over. 81 for 4. Yeah, didn't quite get it. I think may have got the bottom half of the bat. He caught it and trying to stay inside the boundary rope, inside the field of play. He's forced to release the ball. Also just couldn't keep the ball away from hitting the rope.
At this stage, Sri Lanka were 105.
It's a big lusty blow from Dwayne Bravo. 86 now for 4. Way behind the Duckwood low score in any case.
Bravo picked up length well, stayed back in his crease, picked his spot.
Place it well. Should be back for a second. Just a single. Actually, that's good work in the deep.
Yeah, the West Indies boys struggled in the deep, on the boundary. Lots of these sort of stops were fumbled over the line.
Fielder coming underneath it, but he's going to watch. It's gone well over. Oh, Dwayne Bravo's enjoying himself here. 94 for 4.
Should be 1 and is. I think you made a valid point when you first saw that England card in the first game against the Netherlands. You turned to me and said, who's the finisher? We're just having a look here. Always got to keep an eye on Sangakkara.
I won't be surprised if Sarwan's just been loitering here.
Sangakkara the best at just trying to trick the batsman. No, I think he's all right there.
I think he's all right. I think Simon Tupple thought Billy Bowden thought he was all right too, but Sangakkara almost demanded a replay of him. I think he's all right.
Third umpire wants to have another look. Ian Gould.
I think he just wants to check if the bat is in the air when the bail actually comes off. I think he's all right. It's never been lifted, not at that point. In any case, he's grounded it first, and then I don't think he's lifted it at all.
Or when the bail comes off, the bat's on the ground. So after that, he can do what he wants. He can set off for a run if he wants. So Ian Gould should give it not out and has given it not out.
Opens himself out, and that's a big one. It's gone for 4. Well played. That's the 50 partnership also. Just a quick one on that, Vish. He's always had the problem of drifting down leg side. With that action of his, when he tries to spear it in, it does go down leg side.
A good shot by Bravo, the inside out, a shot that I see all too rare. And you talk about batsmen working on shots. Well, you can work on this one too. There's never anyone at deep extra cover. Very well bowled, beautifully bowled. Skied that away, skied it away, and it should make it. Yes, it does. He's doing his never best. 134 for 4. Partnership 61 from 49 balls, 59 required from 24. Raining boundaries for Bravo, raining literally here at Trent Little drizzle, not sure that is impacted on his slide, but Mendes back in the attack for his last over. It's gone down towards long on. And again, well. We saw Murali a little earlier catch one and then have to throw it back over the boundary. Billy Bowden will call for the television umpire to have a look at this.
Well, he's got his hands there, caught it, thrown it up in there. It's still behind. I think he's managed to push it in. He's caught it, then thrown it up. He's gone outside the line. Now he jumps up in the air and hits it. He was behind the line when he was in the air. So what is the ruling?
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Well, he's outside the line, so I reckon that must be 6.
If he'd stayed inside and jumped out and flagged it back in without touching the outside, that save was 4. But if you stand outside and jump in the end, push it back in, I'm just going purely on opinion here, we may be wrong. He's standing outside and then he pushes it back in, and I think 6. We'll know for sure. The umpires will correct us.
They must be not sure, otherwise they wouldn't take so long. Because it's very clear where he's standing at the time he hits the ball in. So they must be not sure. Very, very rare occurrence, I would say.
Yeah, man, I've never seen it before. But I'm going 6.
I'm with you. We both wrong, Bish.
That has gone high. Now, has it got legs on it? Has it got legs? Yes, it's got enough legs. It's 6 to Bravo and 50 to him as well. 51 from 37 deliveries. And with 43 required from just 16, he's not thrown in the towel, Bravo.
Yes, it must be difficult to grip the ball. Bravo will take anything that comes, a big swing, and it's cleared the ropes. Fine innings from Dwayne Bravo. 37 deliveries for his half-century.
That's hit the bottom of the bat. He hasn't got any distance whatsoever, and the catch taken. Mubarak takes a catch. It's hit the toe of the bat. It was a low full toss. Slightly slow, only slightly slower than his normal delivery. Bravo goes for 51, 150 for 5. Nice straight hit from Pollard. Brings in 4. You'll need a little bit more than that over the course of the last few deliveries of the innings, the West Indies.
Tried to slow it down, but ended up giving an easy full toss. And well struck by Pollard. Straight round the ground.
But not if he bowls a full toss on middle and leg stump.
Get the most of the full toss. Round knee high. Ideal area for you to dispatch it. Gets it into the gap on the leg side.
Right, victory here for Sri Lanka. And they win by 15 runs in this final match in Group C. A match set up for the fans with an outstanding innings, outstanding and powerful innings by Sanath Jayasuriya.
A quick reminder, please, to stay off the playing area at all times. There will be a player of the match presentation and a word with the captain shortly. Meantime, the bowling figures, Jayasuriya, 3 overs, no made,
Might look like they were only 15 short in the end, but they were never really in it. Fletcher, Marshall, Chandrapal, they all went early. Bravo, 51 from 38, was in a losing cause. But Simmons had a good game, following up his 3 for 19 with 29 of 19 balls. And Pollard showed towards the end that should the situation arise, he can hit some fairly long balls. 22 extras contributed to that 177 for 5, looking fairly healthy. Jayasuriya opened the bowling, 3 overs for 34. Malinga was expensive, but he picked up wickets and was down to the spinners again. They're really the backbone of this bowling side. Mendes and Muralitharan, between them 8 overs, 3 for 46. So that score of 192 was good enough in the end for Sri Lanka to win by 15 runs and top Group C. Right, there it is then. Sri Lanka 4 points, the West Indies 2. And if you're one of those who've suffered from Australian domination over the years, take a look at that. Played 2, lost 2. So Sri Lanka going through into the Super 8s along with the West Indies and doing so in style. They had a very good game up here in Trent Bridge.